Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to your channel, Financial Sense TV, with me, your host, Lawrence Sitole. All right, you know the deal by now. Your channel, we're here. We talk only business, all things financial, all things investment, and all things personal development to make us into the very best we can be. I decided to shoot this week's video from my home and not my office. Uh, lockdown. Lockdown and yeah, all those rules. So we're here from my house. Um, so last week we had a video on why it is black people fail to do well. And we established that the reason why black people tend to finish towards the bottom in the financial stakes is because of institutionalized racism. It's a statistical fact. We can debate it all day long, but it is a fact. The other reason why black people don't do well financially is that we are over consumptive. We spend far too much on consumptive things, on goods and whatever, and invest too little compared to the other races. And the other reason is that we are very low when it comes to financial literacy. And as a result, in the long run or historically, over a long period of time, you found that black people tend to do very poorly with money. So when I put it out there on all my social media handles, I got a lot of wonderful feedback from lots of people, friends, family, associates, and the like. And they said, hey, look, you haven't said anything about black tax, and black tax is actually one of the leading reasons why people don't do well. And so that got me thinking, all right, and I decided to shoot this video especially for that. So remember, none of my videos constitute as financial advice. If you are looking for financial advice, you should get it from a licensed and certified financial advisor. With that said, so what exactly is black tax? Right, guys, I mean, we all know it. When you are the first person to start working, or the only person to work, or to do well in your family, there's kind of an unwritten rule that you've got to then take care of the rest of the family. You've got to step up and, take care of anything that needs taking care of, money-wise, You then get to look after your siblings, put them through school. You got to take care of your parents' bills, their utilities, their water, their power, their gas, their heating, you name it. And so that seems like a noble enough thing. When does it then become a problem? And many of you actually said to me, look, the reason why we don't do well is because then now I've got to take care of not only my own needs, I've got to take care of my extended family. And, look after this one's child and that and the other and what have you. But that's one of the things that makes us different, black people, in that we call it humanity, ubuntu, kana kuti unu, all right? But beyond a certain point, it then becomes problematic in that now, instead of focusing on saving and your financial goals, you are now worried about how you are overextending yourself financially so that you cannot then do what you have set out to do. So how do we deal with it? How do we deal with it? Because let's face it, black tax is not going to go anywhere. All right? As long as you're part of a family, you will have responsibilities. And that just goes without saying, like it or not, it's here. It's here to stay. So I have a person I respect and admire, and she's in the line of work that I'm doing. She also teaches financial literacy. And she said that whenever she does her monthly budget, we will talk about budgets going forward. But she says that whenever she does her budget, she actually includes black tax in one of the lines, in the budget lines. So she already plans for it. She anticipates it, she expects it, because she knows it's not going anywhere. Mazvinzwa here vakuru. Hakuna kwairi kuenda. Haindao. All right? So the best thing to do, given such a scenario, is that you must prepare for it. You must allocate a portion of money for it because you will have responsibilities. All right? And the key point about having it budgeted for is that you then cannot spend above that line. You cannot spend above what you would have allocated. One of my friends, my sister-in-law, in fact, actually then said to me, you know what? I think the answer is we've got to be courageous and honest and assertive when it comes to your money. And I agree. You cannot stretch yourself beyond what you can afford. That's like trying to squeeze blood from a rock. It will not happen. It won't work. So let's do that. A, anticipate it. When you anticipate it, you allocate money for it. If you earn $30,000, allocate, say, $5,000, depending on what you can afford. And then spend within that $5,000. Once you reach the limit of $5,000, that's it. Have the courage and the integrity to then say, guys, beyond this, I cannot afford it. All right? That's it, guys. That's what I felt I needed to be a response to Black Tax. Now remember, I'm live almost every Friday. Follow me on YouTube, which is what we're watching now, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. Alright guys, I hope this has been useful and helpful. If it has, leave me a like, hit that subscribe button, and give me some feedback in the comment section. Alright, share this with your friends, and don't forget, go forth and prosper. Life will give you what you demand of it. Cheers.